today's spooky spot, we're going to be having a look at the Van Helsing Monster Slayer. Another one. Spot, what are you doing to us? We're going to be looking at Dracula with Pygmy Bat. Now this is actually so bad, even the packaging is falling apart. We've got a piece of the packaging, by the way, biting action. It's just fallen over the figure. I can't even see what the figure looks like. We'll have to wait until we open this up. As you can also see, it comes with a Pygmy Bat. A Pygmy Bat. On the back of the package, basic figures. We have Van Helsing, Frankenstein's monster. We got the Dracula with Pygmy Bat. The Wolfman. Oh, the Wolfman was disappointing. Down below the deluxe figures, though, we've got Velkin with swinging iron pod and breakaway strap. Which alone, the display looks kind of neat. Be pretty neat for like a G.I. Joe or something. Got Dracula with rise in action coffin. Again, would be kind of cool. Maybe something from, you know, Arise, Serpentor Arise. You can put like one of the Conquerors in there, where they can get the DNA. Van Helsing with repel and climb grappling hook. And then Frankenstein's monster with breakaway ice block. A shocked Hugh Jackman. I'm going to say this, I'm sure, for every video. Poor Hugh Jackman. So that's packaging on Dracula. What we're going to do is we're going to open this up. By the way, what is up with that design? Who thinks that is a cool looking Dracula? Really? Really? Come on, guys. Really? I don't know. What we're going to do is we're going to open this up. We're going to have a look at Dracula with his Pygmy Bat. Stay tuned. Hey, Spot, you didn't take that off. Yeah, I know I didn't take it off. There's a reason for it. Before we actually get to that, let's have a look at the Pygmy Bat. I don't know. It's alright. It's not really much. It's just rubbery. It doesn't really do anything. There's no articulation. I mean, it looks like there's articulation in the arms, but it's just so rubbery you can't really do anything with it. But it is kind of neat. You got yourself a little Pygmy Bat. Very creepy. Very creepy. And speaking of creepy, feast your eyes on what's behind this. Anybody want to take a guess as to what is behind this? What could possibly be behind this that the Spot is making this as big as it is? Let me just put the Pygmy Bat. Oh boy. Well, I took him out of the package, and you know, his body looks kind of cool. And then I noticed that this was stuck on. I took it off. Prepare to be scared, my friends. I took it off, and oh no, oh no, is that not the creepiest thing you've ever seen? So much so that if I flip this around, look at the little, see what the, you know what that's, guess what that is up there? That's his nose. It took his nose off. Oh boy. That figure this looks terrible. I don't know what happened, but somehow this card got stuck to his face. And it just has mangled his face. Just has mangled it. It also doesn't help that his face is rubber. This whole area is rubber. This is the stuff of nightmares, children. Look away now. The body is neat. I like the cape. The cape is cool. Oh, there's another button there. What's this button for? We'll get into that in a second. I like the suit. The suit is kind of cool. Yeah, his face. Oh, his face is just terrible. Doesn't help either that he's got these beaver teeth. They're supposed to be fangs, but they just look like beaver teeth. But there's a button on the back. It's not going to make this any better. You press the button. Press the button. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh! Oh! As you can see, it actually stretches his mouth. Kind of like what they did with the Spider-Man Classics. Oh, that face is terrible. Kind of like the Spider-Man Classics Venom. The Venom had the same kind of jaw feature. It works a little bit better on this guy just because this jaw area is rubber. But, yeah, that, as a result, though, this whole... Look at his nose. His nose... Oh. They've done a bad mixing because up here actually is like a plastic. And then down here is like a rubber. And they've, I don't know, just the two together, plus the fact, could you not have made the nose plastic instead of a rubber piece? Oh, it's terrible. Oof. Anyways, there is no articulation in the head just because of this feature. There is articulation in his shoulders. This one does as well, but his cape kind of gets in the way. The cape also can be removed. Go back to if you have a G.I. Joe or Marvel Universe figure, you could put this on him. Kind of cool. His arms bend. There is no articulation, no rotation in the forearm, but his hand does rotate. No articulation. There does look to be there you go. There's a little articulation in the waist, but it's kind of connected to his side jacket here. There's articulation in his leg. Oh, it's stiff. Articulation in the knee, and you can also bend the figure at the foot. Also very stiff. I don't know. This figure is not the greatest. I mean, certainly, what could be expected anyways from the fact it's a Van Helsing figure based on Van Helsing. But I gotta say, big mistake by making his nose rubbery. I mean, nothing past the fact that his eyes are so badly painted. Interesting enough gimmick with the mouth, but I don't know. You'll also notice too that there's a bit of separation where his jaw is already starting to come loose. If I move it enough, that's going to come right off, but it's one of those things definitely seemed better on paper, I think, than actually executing the figure. Oh well. Today's spooky spot, this one was quite spooky. Look at that face, eh? We were having a look at Dracula with his Pygmy Bat. Does he sit on his shoulders? Not really. He'd probably sit on his arm, maybe. Oh. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys weren't too scared. And what I'll do is I'll see you guys next time for another spooky spot. Oh.